Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been seeing all your comments on TikTok asking me for reviews analysis for this one. So today it's finally happening, but before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not delay any further and jump right into the details. So, this projector blew me away right out of the box. It immediately feels familiar in a good way, kind of like the ONOAYO ONO5 Pro, with a similar interface and streaming OS, but this one is noticeably brighter. Boot time is quick, about 15 to 20 seconds after you press the power button, and it autofocuses every time you turn it on, which adds a tiny extra moment to the startup. But it's totally worth it. The user interface is refined and not janky at all. The menus feel polished, and setting up Wi-Fi was a piece of cake. I had Netflix streaming within minutes, which is exactly what I want when I'm setting up a backyard movie night after a long day. Picture quality is where this projector really earns its keep. It's sharp, much sharper than a lot of budget options I've tried, and the brightness is real. They claim 200 and 500 lumens, and it honestly doesn't feel like marketing fluff in a dark room. Colors pop and the blacks hold their own, giving you a solid contrast. There are plenty of picture presets from vivid to movie to game, and a decent set of custom tweaks to dial and color without getting into high-end videophile territory. It's readable even with some ambient light if you close the shades. And while I wouldn't watch in a fully bright living room, it's nice to know you can still see detail with the lights on. For the price, I'd say this is noticeably better than many sub-$200 projectors I've used. Audio is a pleasant surprise. The Bluetooth output pairs almost instantly, and there's almost no noticeable lag with my Yamaha soundbar, which makes late-night movie sessions feel a lot more immersive. Built-in speakers aren't groundbreaking, a touch tinny and hollow, but they're louder and fuller than you'd expect for a projector in this price range thanks to a built-in woofer. The fan, while a touch louder than I'd like, stays in the background most of the time unless you crank the volume, so it's not a deal breaker. Streaming performance isn't flawless though. The OS covers the basics: Netflix, Prime Video, HBO Max, Hulu, and the usual suspects. But the App Store feels a bit puny, and I couldn't find Paramount Plus. If you rely on a broader app library, you'll want an external streaming device via the HDMI input. I tried a Google TV streamer and hit a hiccup with Paramount Plus, so I swapped to an Amazon Fire Stick and everything worked smoothly. It's also nice that the projector can automatically switch to HDMI input at startup if you prefer using an external box. A few handy quirks worth noting. Bluetooth audio can auto-connect to the last device on startup, which is perfect for my soundbar setup. HDMI CX works to control connected devices with the projector remote, but the opposite isn't true. You can't use a streaming device's remote to control the projector, which is a minor miss. There are two USB ports, one for media and one for power, and both turn on and off with the projector, which is convenient though. I wish the power USB could stay on when the projector is off. In short, this projector is fantastic value in the $300 range. It handles image and sound far better than you'd expect, and with a small juggling of devices you can tailor it to just about any setup. It'll likely replace my ONOAYO in a heartbeat, and I'm happy to make that trade-off for the brighter image and the overall experience. Alright, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll catch you in the next video.